Super. All right. We are now.
It says we're live right there.
We are live. So we'll wait for people to file into the room and get in here.
Let's,
but right
now, while we're waiting, let's talk a little bit about Disney Plus. Do you have the Disney Plus? They like to call it the Plus. Do you have the Plus?
I do have Disney Plus.
All right,
where is this going?
Nothing. I like it. I like it. But to me, you've got Marvel and then garbage. You just two.
They have Pixar.
They do have National Geographic.
They have Pixar.
Well, I'm a grown-ass man.
Pixar. Pixar is better than anything Marvel's got. And the reason why we got Disney Plus was for the Beatles Get Back.
Which is great.
Which is great. So that's what we. That's
but
what we got.
The Marvel stuff, I love. The Disney stuff, Wars. And I'm a big Disney guy. I honestly, I drink the Kool-Aid. I worked at Disney for 4 years.
I know.
And I love Disney, but I mean, as they said, when you become a man, you put away boyish things.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I know.
I got action figures. I got everything. Anyway,
but do you play with them?
No, but I look at them.
No, you collect them.
I love them.
Play with them.
No.
When you're watching cartoon, you're like playing with it in your head, in your mind.
I wish I had time to play with it. Anyways, let me say what's up to Game Invaders, Lucky Coin, Kevin Cartina, Lewis, Mr. J, Jack Cross, Kitty J, Elemental Freak, Nick, Bryce, Autobot Isle, Don, Money, Alexander, Jonah, Dylan, let me see here, Katsuka, and so many more people are here in the room. We have Kevin Porter here, of course, myself, Aaron, and my dad
over here
on screen there.
The Peanut Gallery.
I will jump in from time to time, but it's their show right now, so I'm over here.
We will call him the man in the shadows.
I like that.
Thank you, the man in the shadows.
But you are the shadows.
I am. I stalk the shadows. I lurk the night.
All right. Well, so then, since we're talking, you were talking about collecting and stuff like that. Also, guys, be sure and super chat just to set up the kind of the rules. Super chat with questions, suggestions. If you super chat over $10, I'll put a sticky on my head. Super chat over $20, I'll put a sticky on Kevin's head. And as the running joke that started last time that already 2 people have taken us up on, if you super chat $100, we will sing as Batman and Joker any song
that you want.
Yeah.
And guys, I've got some pipes. All right, make it happen. Last time we sang Hakuna Matata.
It wasn't bad.
From The Lion King, and we do it in character.
All right. Well, Grace Dillon says you're going to be singing twice tonight. So he might have some ready stuff to go. Ooh. Also, when KJX, when he's in here, we will sing the song that he requested, which is Never Gonna Give You Up. But we'll wait till he's in there. Yes. But before we get to all that, super chat with any questions. What you're talking about collectibles? What is your favorite collectible?
I'm going to tell you this. I'm glad you asked. I was just thinking about that.
Okay.
I like collecting things that are like time machines. They take me back to 5 years old or 6 years old, like you do with the 89 stuff.
So the DeLorean.
No.
A different kind of time machine.
Yes. Like whenever I hold it or I play with it, it reminds me of being 7 years old. Like Megos, or they call them Migos. It's the 8-inch action figures. Love. Or the corgis, little Batmobiles. And those are the die-cast Batmobiles.
Not the dogs.
Not the dog. So I love reading comic books, listening to music, and definitely collecting things that I had when I was younger. Because it's like time travel, and it gives me those little butterflies that I had when I was a kid.
That's exactly why I collect. It's all about reliving your childhood.
Which was great in the first place. Why wouldn't we want to live it? Life now is good, too.
Kevin?
Yes, sir.
There's a super chat for you.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let's do it.
So it's from George Hamilton.
George Hamilton. Really? George Hamilton.
I know.
You know George Hamilton, right?
He was on
the actor.
He was on Columbo and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, love George Hamilton.
All right, here we go. He has a request for you. He says, Kevin.
Yes.
Can you angrily choke Aaron like Batman is choking the Joker? And Aaron, while you're being choked, can you laugh and tell Kevin to take a joke?
Brother, I would do that for free. You didn't have to do a super chat that.
Okay, so as you're choking me, I'll be laughing. I'll say, you can't take a joke.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
And what are you going to, you're angrily choking me. Are you going to say something?
I'm going to say, I'm going to improv some stuff. All right.
All right, not too crazy.
This is going to happen.
I have no chain. I'm
so happy that you guys did this. Guys, I'll do this all day for free.
You're very strong.
Yes, I am.
Be careful.
All right.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Enough is enough, Joker. Enough.
Oh, I guess you can't take a joke, Batsy.
Your whole life is a joke.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm gonna squeeze those eyeballs right out of your socket.
You have such soft hands. Do you moisturize?
I enjoyed that. A little hard.
No, it's fine. You're
Okay.
good.
All right, cool. Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, it did a little bit.
Do you remember when I was wrapping you up with that chain?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Death was right there. I got to put that video online.
It's crazy, guys. We had the chain around his neck. Dying is easy. Running up over a pipe. I'm pulling it, and I'm hearing it tick, 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 and every tick, he starts going up higher and higher. And he's like, Kevin, more. And I'm like, I feel very uncomfortable doing this. I don't want to do this. And then Sean's nervous. Everybody's nervous. And you're like, do it. Give it to me. And I said, all right. And that's why you gave such a great performance, because of me.
Yeah, it's all you. I saw where that was going. No, the take before it wasn't choking as hard, and then
That was me that said that.
yeah, and I could feel it. So my dad came up and he was like, it needs to choke because the chain needs to be wrapped tighter. It's fine. I have stunt background, so I wasn't really worried. The thing of it is, though, is and I'll put this clip online, which you guys will enjoy. You see me before we actually roll action. I go, Kevin, keep clinking, keep going. And Kevin's like, seems apprehensive. And then he gets to a point, and I was like, all right, that's pretty much where you have to not go beyond. Because, see, Kevin is so strong that if he wanted to, he could have, like, whack. Yeah, and I'd be like, ah.
Game over.
So, anyways, thank you for that, George Hamilton.
George Hamilton, thank you. Anyone that wants me to choke Aaron, I'll do it for $2.99.
No.
$2.99.
I'm not.
Good deal.
No.
Sale today.
No, yeah. But Joker will choke Batman for $1.99.
All day long.
No. Anyways, Jack Crofts, he sent over, he's part of our Patreon. He sent over a Batman story that he wants us to read. So I definitely want to check that out.
Okay.
And then Ronald Weisenberg, he says, he's a question.
Okay.
This one's for me here.
Mhm.
Or this Post-it note is for me. He says, if all the Batmen from the movies and the shows all fought, the winner would be Kevin.
Well, thank you very much. That wasn't even a question. That was a statement, not just a statement, a very true statement.
If aside from, I think you would win too because you are bigger and stronger than any Batman that's played it and have more of a background in fighting and stunt work than anyone. But if who would take the silver to your gold?
I would say Affleck.
Yeah,
But then again, Bale seems, I don't know, there's something that's kind of batshit crazy about Bale. I think he would bite you. I think he'd bite you.
Who I could see that. Who would win? Who would come in last place?
Oh gosh, bless his heart. I'm gonna say Keaton. I love him though, but he's just so tiny. He's my favorite Batman. But in real life, yeah, it would be Keaton. And don't lambast me. I love him. And when people ask, I say he is my prototype. But he's 5'7", 5'8". Yeah. I mean, who's he gonna take? Who's he gonna take? Kilmer? No. Clooney? No. I love him though.
All right, we have someone came in with $100 song request. And
You told me they weren't really going to do this.
it's happening.
You told me
It's
they weren't really
happening.
going to do this.
All right, it's happening.
Okay,
It's
hold on,
happening.
Hold on.
It's happening.
All right.
Okay, what's on?
Okay, you ready? And we all got to put our stickies on it for it. Okay, so this is Aneurysm Fun, who I always enjoy. He's a big Snyder fan, and we always go back and forth, which is always fun to debate back and forth. But he says, in honor of what you said about Disney and the debate we were having, he says, I think it's only fitting that Batman and Joker should sing Randy Newman's "You've Got a Friend in Me."
Okay. All right. I need the lyrics on that.
Okay.
Okay. Gosh, it's another one that I'm not. I do know the song. It's from Toy Story. Oh my goodness gracious. I'd rather sing Short People.
I didn't even know that song.
What?
Oh, look at, here we go. I know this song. I love all the Toy Stories. I think Toy Story, speaking of Pixar, is some of the greatest stuff ever made.
No, Randy Newman's great. Here you go. All right, here we go. All right.
Also, after this, there's already another song request.
Are you serious? You said this wouldn't happen, Aaron.
People like it. I don't know what happened.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, hold on.
Because the Rick Astley, I would kill it.
We're gonna do that one too. That one's up here as well. We're gonna do that.
Can we play it really fast? And so can I listen to it? Do you mind?
That
would help out tremendously.
If we,
I know, you got a friend
in me.
You got a friend in me. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna listen to it just for a second. And gosh, I feel like I'm losing Disney points not knowing.
I know it.
Well, yeah.
I love Toy. I grew up with Toy Story. Here you go.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. We're getting it.
Here we go. Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Okay, I got that.
Yeah. When the world is up ahead and... We're getting the song, guys. We're getting the song down. Just remember what you owe.
Wow. Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. And this is what I'm going to do. For the points that I lose in accuracy, I'm going to make up for in enthusiasm, in volume, in stick-to-itiveness.
Is that a word?
Yes, it is. And it's tenacity.
Tenacity.
And
okay.
And just
Larry
commitment.
seems confident he knows it. So.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with Kevin on that.
Yeah.
I will commit. Let me write down the names here.
Okay, hold on.
Aneurysm fun.
Aneurysm fund? Or
Fun.
Fun. Fun with aneurysms.
That's what it is. He's like the Joker.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Maybe me. You've got a friend in me. Oh my gosh.
This is about to happen, guys.
Yeah, okay. Aneurysm fund. Can you see your name here?
Yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, and then we'll get to the next super chats. Don't worry, we're gonna get.
You know what
to
I would love? I would love for them to type in and say what they're doing right now. What's the context to which they're watching that? Well, I'm on my computer at home on my desk. Oh, I'm on my phone on the couch. I'm driving on my phone. What is their experience?
Are we gonna swap off? Are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'll do the first one.
So you do the first, second,
and then we'll do it together.
Okay, so you got a friend of me. We swap, but then we do the whole everything else together. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
You've got a friend in me.
You've got a friend in me.
When the road looks rough ahead, and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed, just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me.
Yeah, you've got a friend in me.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
You've got a friend in me.
Oh, you have a friend in me.
You've got troubles. I've got them too. There isn't anything that I wouldn't do for you.
Oh,
We stick together and see it through.
That's right.
'Cause you've got a friend in me.
That's right, Patsy. And you've got a friend in me.
Let's hug it out.
Oh, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, oh, that's so good. You're so muscular.
That's all good.
All right, some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. That's you.
Bigger and stronger too.
Oh, that's you too.
Maybe.
I lost both of those.
And smarter.
Yeah, but none of them will ever love you as much as the way I do.
It's me and you, boy.
Oh.
As the years go by,
Oh.
our friendship will never die.
We're destined to do this forever. You're gonna see, it's our destiny.
You've got a friend in me.
And you, Batsy, have a friend in me.
You have a friend in me.
Oh, forget Holly. I have a friend over here.
That went really well. I think that went well.
I think that was good, right?
I'm clapping for myself. Woo! All right. What are some of the feedback?
Okay.
Are we getting some downward turns thumbs? Are we getting some prayer hands? I ran into somebody.
Legends. This is terrific. Applause. Yay. Amazing. Applause. Best friends forever. Staying in character. Loved you and dying is easy. That doesn't work like that.
Okay.
They love it.
That was fun.
They love it.
I'm not going to lie.
All right. They love it. They're all about it. So popcorn ready, excited.
Woo! Man, I broke a sweat on that one.
Thank you, Aneurysm Fun.
Aneurysm Fun. I accept the challenge, and I feel good.
All right. Christopher Torres, which I have to put his name on.
Chris Torres, Dirk Ellis's friend.
Yep.
Hey, Chris. We hope that you're having a great Saturday evening.
Well, he says, hello, Aaron, Sean, and Kevin. Happy Easter, guys.
Hello, Christopher Torres.
He says, I'm feeling a bit nostalgic.
Oh.
He says, so my question tonight is, who would win between He-Man and Brave Star? Brave Star. What is it? Speed of the Puma, Eyes of the Hawk, Strength of the Bear. I'd have to go with Brave Star. I grew up watching Brave Star.
I'm going to say He-Man.
You would say He-Man. Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren. Yeah.
I think Dolph would probably. What about you, Dad? You're the tiebreaker.
Brave Star.
Oh,
well, it looks like I lost again.
I watched
grew up with Brave Star.
I watched a lot of Brave Star.
But I'm a big Dolph Lundgren fan.
You like Brave Star? He's a cowboy.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Do you remember Terror Man?
I don't remember Terror Man.
May I? Who out there remembers Terror Man? He's a Superman villain, and he's a cowboy that rides Pegasus. And he's dressed like a Clint Eastwood. You could tell it's like early 70s kind of spaghetti western look.
That guy.
Thanks,
Like
Rowan.
Like Terra Firma.
Okay. So someone says, talented people here. Have a happy Easter. A petition for Kevin and Aaron to save the DCU. Thank you, Aneurysm Fun. That was wonderful.
That is Terror Man.
Oh, my gosh.
Terror Man.
Just like a regular old cowboy.
Everybody rides Pegasus.
That looks like Jonah Hex.
It does look like Jonah Hex.
Like
but
an
with a
early
good
Jonah
face.
Hex.
But with a good face.
All right. People are loving it here. All right.
There, Terror Man. Riding Pegasus. Look at that. All right.
Okay. Rob has one for you.
All right, Rob.
And then we're going to sing our next song.
Okay.
Rob has one for you. He wants you to say something.
Okay, I'll say it, Rob. I'll say it.
Just Rob?
Rob,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put it in context, whatever it may be. What I have to do is I have to take in the text, contextualize it, frame it, and then live it.
Okay, ready?
That's me living in my truth.
You're going to like this, Kevin. You're going to have to probably read
Okay.
this.
No, I can,
It's a lot.
Just give it to me.
Ready?
Yeah.
He wants you to say this.
All right.
We all have reasons for going to war.
Oh, wow.
We leave
Wow.
our solitude
Wow.
to become
You know what
soldiers,
that is? That's legends.
to rise up against evil and forge allies,
Oh.
defeat impossible odds, and defy icons. All of us waiting to strike. We have hardcore fans.
So good. That is so good. That's from Legends.
we should
Okay, hold on.
repurpose that and put that in our new film. Right there.
Okay. Here we go. Please. We all have reasons for going to war. We leave our solitude to become soldiers, to rise up against evil and forge allies, defeat impossible odds, and defy icons. All of us waiting to strike. Who wrote that?
There you go.
Did you write that?
I think it was a mix.
It was so good.
I think you even helped, Kevin.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did.
That was back in
That was all three of
2006.
us.
Wow.
2006. Hardcore there.
16 years ago.
Yep.
Dang. Thank you. Who was that?
That was Rob.
Rob. Thank you. That was solid. Because I'm like, as I heard, we all have reasons for going to war. Click. Click.
You're faking it.
Well, there's a click.
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
to.
I did. I think
Yeah.
I think I oversold it a little bit.
It was a hard belt. It's a tough belt.
It was the original canvas belt.
Yes.
Yeah, and a good Foley sound.
You know what's better? Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Did we get Ronald? Did I get Ronald on her yet?
I don't have Ronald.
All right, we got to get Ronald, then we got to sing our song.
Ronald Reinsberger?
Yeah. Oh, we did him.
Okay.
Ronald Weisberger. Okay, Ronald Weisenberger said his question was though.
Okay. We all have reasons for going to war.
It's Bizarro says the opposite of the originals, but if Bizarro Batman fought Joker, who would win in their Bizarro versions? Are you familiar with their Bizarro versions?
course,
And who would win?
I think Batman in any incarnation would win.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Bizarro Batman.
Bizarre
Also,
Batman.
I like the fact that his logo, when turned backwards, is still the same.
That's true. I think they flip it upside down, actually.
Okay, now they're just making stuff up.
Okay, now we got to do. Thank you, Christopher Torres.
Thank you, Christopher Torres.
Now we're gonna do the next singing one. Remember, guys, we do these singing ones when you go crazy, put $100 down.
Okay.
Here we go. This one, I don't even know what this is gonna say. Okay. Thanks for singing last. He's the one that did it last week. He's the one that had us sing
Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata.
Oh no!
I loved it. I loved it. Okay.
I'm saying oh no, but I really enjoyed it.
He wants to sing. He wants someone to request a whole new world. That's what he wants. All right, but anyways,
It's my favorite Disney song. That and "You'll Be in My Heart" by Tarzan.
Okay. Phil Collins. Here we go. Thanks for singing last week, guys. Someone else chose a wonderful song, so I feel like I need to do another wonderful Disney song. Would you please do the song Gaston from Beauty and the Beast? I don't know that one too,
But we're gonna.
figure
This is
out-
what we need to do. We're gonna nail it. But like Key 2X did, they gave us a little bit of time.
I know. I kind of like that
They
too.
reached out and said, "This is the song that we're gonna do, brother. We're gonna do it and we're gonna nail it." What's the name of the song?
Gaston. You should listen to it.
The name of John Carroll's cat.
There you go. And let me write the name down. We both got to put this on the forehead.
Okay. We're going to listen to it.
Don't have it too loud though,
Why? Okay.
because it'll actually kind of like it'll cause like issues with the YouTube thing. No.
Every guy here'd love to be you.
Gaston.
Even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town
It's
that's
a swing.
admired as
Yeah.
you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as
That's
Gaston.
Gaston.
No one's quick as
Gaston. Okay, I got it. Yes. Let's do this. All right. Thank you for the challenge.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I want to get the lyrics. Super excited about this. Okay.
So we sing this together.
Yes, we're going to.
Okay.
Right. Who does she think she is?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And who does she think she is? That girl has tangled with the wrong man. No one says no to Gaston. Darn right. Dismissed, rejected,
and
publicly humiliated. Why? It's more than I can bear. More beer, please.
Please.
What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced. Who? You. Never, Gaston. You've got to pull yourself together. Cause it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here loves to be you, Gaston. Even when taking your lumps, there's no man in town as admired as you.
Yes.
You're everyone's favorite guy.
Absolute favorite.
Everyone's award and inspired by you. And it's not fair to see why no one is slick as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's neck is incredibly thick as Gaston. For there's no one in town half as manly, perfect,
and
a pure paragon.
Paragon.
Or John. Paragon.
Yes.
Paragon.
Not a parademon,
No.
but a paragon.
You can ask Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft on his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. I'm intimidating.
What a guy! That guy, Gaston, right?
Yes, what a guy, Gaston.
Give
5 hurrahs! Give 12 hip hips! Gaston is the best, and the rest are all drips. No one fights like Gaston, douses light like Gaston. In a wrestling match, no one bites like Gaston.
Or Tyson.
For there's no one as burly and brawny. As you see, I've got biceps to spare. Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny. That's right. And every inch of me's covered with hair.
This song is really long.
Keep going.
Okay. No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston. In spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating phooey.
10 points for Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs.
Every morning to help me get large.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs.
Oh, so roughly I'm a size of a barge.
No one shoots like Gaston.
Makes those beauties like Gaston.
Then goes tromping around wearing boots like Gaston.
I see antlers all in my decorating. Say it again. Who's a man among men?
And then say it once more.
Who's the hero next door?
Who's a super success?
Don't you know? Can't you guess?
Ask his fans and his 5 hangers-on.
There's one guy in town who's got all of it down.
And his name is G-A-S-T.
G-A-S-T-E?
G-A-S-T-O.
Oh, Gaston.
Wow. You know, that was exhausting. I'm sweating. But I think we pulled it off.
Woo!
We stuck to it.
We did. It's funny. I kept scrolling down. And I was like, "This is a really."
It's a long song.
That's a long song.
I will tell you this: you got your money's worth out of that one. We didn't do all like Hakuna Matata, but I think for the good people out there, we should commit to doing the entire song.
I'm down.
I like what we're doing.
Excellent job. Woo!
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Let's see real quick here. Liam's on here. He just says, "Hey guys, Liam here. You spoke with Liam on the Liam on the Patreon.
Yes.
He just says, glad to see you two awesome actors on cam here.
Liam, thank you so much for being a part of the family.
Yes, always a joy to talk with Liam. Put him on the forehead here. And then let's see what other ones we got. We got a bunch more. Jack Croft says he's excited for the next White Dragon trailer, which will drop, I think, in August.
Not going to be in that one?
You will be on that one. Of course you will. You have a huge fight scene with Jason. Let's see real quick here. We have a bunch more to catch up on here. People are all applauding. They love it.
I see a lot of hearts for eyes.
Hearts for eyes. Hearts for eyes.
Hearts for days.
Brendan Doak says, Aaron, your Joker with the long green hair would be so cool. But it would probably have to be like the Dark Knights and have it down and kind of shaggy. It would be an ordeal to dye my long hair, to bleach it. I don't
commitment.
I don't want to do it. If we do Joker again, I'm going to wear a purple fedora and just hide the hair.
You can't go wrong with the fedora.
Can't go down with the fedora. But thank you, Brandon Doak. I appreciate that.
Brandon Doak. That's a great name.
I like it. Kevin Porter is an amazing Batman. Crayson says, I did get my money's worth.
Purple G-Shock.
Luna Cry says, you all got well, this season's before. He says, you all got the sing pressure with that song.
It's a lot.
That was a lot.
Who's that Nebraska quarterback, number 1, Frazier?
He has headphones on.
Okay.
You can't hear.
Tommy Frazier?
I think so. Okay, we got a bunch more. I got to keep them on. ADG. He put a super chat of $20.
Oh, I'll do that one.
So right here, but he didn't say anything.
Oh,
He was just tipping.
Really?
Just tipping.
All right. ADG. I will say his name like that. All day's good.
Christopher Butcher.
All day's good, ADG.
Christopher. Yep. That's good.
All day's good.
All right. Christopher Butcher comes in. He says, hello, Kevin, Aaron, and Sean.
Hello, Christopher.
He says, can't wait for the Dine is Easy sequel and
Oh,
can't wait to see a new bat suit. I think it's going to be the same bat suit. Maybe new boots and gauntlets, but that'd be about it.
But I've been working on a new bat face. My standard bat face is this. My new bat face is going to be this.
See, there's a nuance
Yeah.
of difference
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
I saw right away.
Okay.
I had to look at you just for 1 second. I
Mhm.
could see it. I could feel it.
Working on a new bat face.
That should be your new thing.
Working on a new bat face.
All right, here we go. And he says, have a happy Easter. He says, I'm also very excited for Legend of the White Dragon.
That was nice. Thank you so much.
I got 2 of them on the forehead now.
All right.
Because why not? All right, XXX extension.
We talked to him last week.
We did. He says, for a future battle or comment, loved you as Batman and Nightwing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He said it'd be cool to see. There's a comic book right now called The White Knight, which features Batman Beyond. That we could do that. He says, I can believe only you guys would be perfect in those roles
I would like to do that.
as a Bruce Wayne and Terry McGinnis.
Okay.
I got to put XX extension on the forehead now.
You're running out of real estate.
I know. David Cox says, happy Easter to Aaron, Sean, and Kevin.
Thank you.
Did you receive my email last night? I did receive it, David. I'm going to reply today. It's on my list of things to do.
I wanted to take a moment and wish everyone happy Easter as well. I have plans, and I'm seriously searching for Easter eggs, receiving candy. I think that I'm going to get a new record. I'm hoping for Journey's Greatest Hits record.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a record player. So, and also, of course, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Okay, but also the candy and the eggs.
Naturally. Christopher Torres comes back on.
CT!
He said, here's another fun 80s pairings of cartoons.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Silverhawks versus Galaxy Rangers? Which intergalactic team would win?
Galaxy Rangers all day, without a doubt.
I would agree with that
Yes,
one,
of
Christopher.
course.
I would agree with that.
That was a great one. Loved those guys. Loved all of the Rangers.
I prefer, though, Rangers in Space, which that was what Font was. Jason Font. How many times have you met Jason Font?
Never.
What?
I've never met Jason Font. But
you're like in a scene together, though.
No, we're not. We never shot it.
Oh, well, you guys are. That's
Never
that's
shot
true.
it.
That's true. That's true.
Trickery. I talk to him periodically. He has reached out a couple times, saying he is very excited to work with me. But no, I did not work with him. Did not work with Rachel Brooks Smith. Did not work with Michael Madsen in this.
Thank you,
Within, City of Scars. I did. Did not work with who's the ball-headed guy?
Oh, Mark Dacascos.
Did not work with him, but he just looked
Who
amazing.
did you work with?
You and Mei Ling and
Jason?
Jason, the nerd, the hacker.
Yeah. What's her name? Lola.
That's it.
Lola. And
Oh no, Dave. David, whatever. The
Yeah,
guy from Arrow.
yeah, David Ramsey.
David Ramsey.
That was a
yes.
cool day. You worked with Tatiana.
I got to tell you, I killed it that day.
You did.
You know what day I killed it? Press conference.
That was.
I did it, guys. I go in and they give me like 2 pages of straight monologue. I'm at a press conference. And what I do, I come in prepared. How many takes? 1. And then they were so embarrassed that I nailed it in 1 take and everybody else was like screwing the pooch. They're like, all right, well, let's do it a couple more times. Am I wrong?
You are right.
Am I wrong?
You're right.
All right. By screwing the pooch, I mean Joe did fine.
Lunacry says, good evening, y'all. You're amazing actors and people who are very influential. Thank you so much for what you do. A question for all 3 of you.
That's so nice.
Who would win? Wolverine versus Spawn?
Wolverine.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say Spawn would win.
Wolverine.
I would say Spawn. Wolverine or Spawn, Dad?
I'd say Spawn. Spawn's got some stuff that would just magically.
I don't understand Spawn. I don't get it. He's
That's
just
why he would win.
he's dark and
because he's got-
spooky.
I want to have Batman versus Spawn.
Now we're talking there.
You fight Damien Poitier as Spawn.
Okay, I can do that.
It could work. It could work.
That'd be a great suit.
It'd be a hard suit to do. Ronald
And
Weisberger.
the cape would be CGI. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it'd have to be. Yeah. Ronald Weisberger came in, and I will swap out one of these on my X extension. He comes in. Your hair looks great.
What? What? Why did I whisper it?
All right, here you go. Ronald has a question for you.
Okay.
How familiar are you with Zatanna and Constantine?
Let's say if this is my Batman knowledge, I could say, okay, this is my Batman
There
knowledge.
you go. There you go.
This is my Batman knowledge.
There you go.
That's my knowledge of them.
Okay, so I know more about them than you do. Who do you think would win?
Between those two,
Yes,
I would say Zatanna,
I would say Zatanna as
because
well.
she has nice legs.
That's not the right answer.
Okay.
I mean, she does have nice
You
legs.
cannot tell me what the right answer or not.
Okay.
You can't. You can't.
That's a weird way to.
She's one with fishnets.
Yes, I mean Constantine could wear fishnets too.
Yeah.
It would just
Yeah,
drastically.
It would be a
change the
different
game.
show.
It would be
It'd be a
different.
different show.
But anyways, I would say Zatanna would win. But Constantine is pretty darn powerful. Did you see the movie Constantine with
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. Loved it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was better than the show.
Yeah, the show I heard was not. I heard it was all right. All right, Kevin Cartagena says he wants me to do wants us to do the scene, but you only have one line in this though from Batman '89. No. He wants me to say "You dance with the devil in the pale moonlight," and then he wants you to follow it up with "You want to get nuts."
Okay.
Which you're kind of like putting the scenes together.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Can I start it off?
How would you start it
I'm
off?
going to start off and I'm going to go,
Mean kid, bad
Bad
seed.
Seed.
All right, we need the whole scene.
Hey, Bad Seed, right?
Yeah.
Bad Seed, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't remember it. But I'm going to do, you want to get nuts, let's get nuts.
All right, so we need the first.
Yeah.
You still in it?
Yeah, I'm just going to go. And
Okay.
you're going to,
Okay, I go first. Oh, the kickoff of the thing.
USFL.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Ready?
You start it off.
You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts!
I prefer to get cashews if we're choosing.
Mixed nuts.
Okay.
Like a trail mix.
Or a chocolate-covered macadamia
Was that loud?
nuts.
Yeah. Right. I like that one.
All right, swap it out here.
Okay.
That's
Take
Kevin
one on my
Cartagena.
head?
Yep.
All right.
April comes in here. I gotta put April in her.
Hello,
Hold on.
April.
And she says, now as Batman singing the Gaston song, just say these 3 lines. She says, no one's as slick as Batman, no one's as quick as Batman, and no one's as good with a whip as Batman.
No one's as slick as Batman. No one's as quick as Batman. And no one is as good as at the whip as Batman.
Except for maybe
Catwoman.
Yeah,
I was
right.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
How's that? Was that good? I felt good with that.
I felt good.
No one's quick as Batman. No one is slick as Batman. And no one is as good at the whip as Batman. I felt good. I felt really good.
Thank you, Christopher Bouchard.
Christopher Bouchard.
That's probably how it's pronounced.
Yes, Bouchard.
All right, Aneurysm and Fun comes in and says, you guys killed that. Thank you. Also, couldn't agree with you more on that Toy Story movies. In my opinion, some of the best Disney Pixar's has to offer.
Make no mistake. Big fan. Big fan.
Love them.
I've seen them all.
There are Pixar movies I like better than any Marvel MCU movie.
Like The Incredibles?
Actually, I'm not a big fan of that one.
Okay.
I like Wall-E.
I like Up.
Wall-E's that's okay.
I like Coco.
I actually like Coco.
I like Coco.
Coco's
I like
pretty
Coco,
good.
yeah.
Their new one that's like Choco or whatever, where he's like the water dragon thing.
Yeah.
I like that one. I liked. I've seen all these with my grandma. I like the first 2 Toy Stories a lot. I like Wall-E and I like Ratatouille. Ratatouille's my grandma's favorite.
That is the rat that cooks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That one's my grandma's favorite.
Okay.
Thank you, Ronald Weisenberg.
Ronald Wright Weisenberg.
He's very wise. Solid. All right. Let's see real quick. Are we fully? Nope. We got. Let me see. Did we catch up? I think we caught up on We got 2 more super chats here. All right. Christopher Torres is back.
CT.
He says, actually, I wasn't referring to Power Rangers. In the 1980s, there was a cartoon that was called Galaxy Rangers.
Yeah, I know. I knew what he was talking about.
Oh.
That's why when you brought up Jason Fonda, I'm like, what are you talking about?
I was confused.
CT, you and I are on the same page. He's over there in left field doing his own thing.
I didn't know. I was born in the 80s. I don't
Got
know.
any snacks?
Yeah, I think we have some snacks.
Any Yoo-hoo?
I don't think we have any Yoo-hoo, but we had your
that
Coke.
one?
Yeah,
Right over there.
I know. Kevin Bouchard.
Did he say thank you for saying my name correctly, Kevin?
No, but he did say thanks, Kevin, for being an awesome Batman.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bouchard.
And he says,
Thank you.
And he's,
Those are malted milk balls. No, I'm good. Thank you. No.
you wanted something salty,
Yeah, I did want something salty.
like nuts.
No, thank you.
You wanted Batman. You want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Mix nuts.
All right. Here we go.
And he said, I can't wait for Mr. Freeze.
Oh, big fan. Mike Estes.
Yep.
He's locked in, right?
Yep.
All right.
I have a guy working on the poster for it right now. Neither you or my dad has seen this, but
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
don't
god!
show anyone. Don't.
Guys,
We're working on it.
who's that?
Caitlin as Oracle.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Okay.
Wow,
working on it.
Oh my god, God!
that's incredible.
I'm just so cool. I
Can
can't
you
wait
show
to
it
use
to
this.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
Huh? So we
oh my gosh!
So we don't talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Then we got the draped person down here. It's all the.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good. That's the poster we're working on, which will be available on the Kickstarter, guys, and which will be on T-shirts and all kinds of stuff. All right, here we go. So XX Extension. He says, as a Batman enthusiast and damn near experts, do you guys think the Batman movies mischaracterize or lacks aspects of the character, and if so, what? That's a big question.
That's a big question.
Are you talking about the Batman movie or all the Batman
The
movies?
Batman movie.
Because I think if you take almost all the Batman
Mhm.
movies and like cherry pick, I think you can make the perfect Batman movie. I think they're all there. They're just spread out like.
I think that my Batman is seeking vengeance. I think this Batman is seeking some type of affirmation. Maybe there's a difference between revenge and vengeance. I think that Pattinson's was seeking revenge. My Batman is angry. His Batman is angsty. It's a different take on it. It had its strengths, absolutely. I love the suits, and I didn't mind him as a Batman. I really didn't. I would have liked to have seen some delineation of character between Batman and Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne was non-existent. His Batman wasn't imposing enough. He didn't step into a room and have people be in awe of him. A lot of people say, well, this is only his first or second year. Doesn't matter. You have a 22-year-old, 23-year-old NFL rookie, and they're going to still impose their will on others. So I didn't like that when he walked to a room, all the other police officers like, hey, here's the creepy guy, and he's over there in the corner, sad, picking his nose. I didn't like that. But gosh, I love Gordon. I love the car.
Did Gordon have an arc in that movie though?
No, but I just like the actor.
You know, it's funny. I read
Westworld.
I read just today, as a matter of fact, and I wanted to send it to you. It was Robert Pattinson, and he said this. He says, I feel that none of the previous Batman movies captured how sad Bruce Wayne really is.
He said the term sad?
Yeah.
I nailed it. That's exactly what I said.
Right.
He was sad. It made me sad.
You want to hug him
I do.
and just pat him on the head. It's
It's okay, Brucey.
It's okay. Like, I feel like if Alfred hugged him enough, he wouldn't be wearing a cape and cowl.
Guys, this is the deal. We all deal with loss in our own ways. He was 36, 37, but let's say he's supposed to be 26, 27. He lost his parents, 20 years ago. It's tragic, super sad. It's been 20 years, man. It's been 20 years. Okay. I don't want to say move on, but use it. Use it. Go out there and fight crime. He's not 12. He shouldn't be sad. He shouldn't be sad.
He should be vengeance.
He should be pissed off.
What's funny is that he talks about vengeance the whole movie, but he isn't really it.
Mm-mm.
Like Ben Affleck seemed more vengeance, like consumed with vengeance.
I like Ben Affleck, but now we have someone to compare him after him. I love Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck is the superior. I think that one of what's interesting. If you told me what do I think is the most in all the films, what is the most Bruce Wayne, Batman, whatever scene? I still think it's the scene, and I get down on Batman Superman for being terrible writing, but I think
at the charity ball.
No, I get at the burnt out Wayne Manor
Mhm.
when Ben is Bruce Wayne looking at the burnt out picture of his family, and he goes, "I'm older now than my father ever was."
Oh.
It's like a great scene, and he has this glossed over, like he's no longer there, and that's what it is because he's not sad. He's like psychotic, like he's just hell bent on like I can't stop doing this because there's still crime, and Alfred's like that's an impossible task, and he says, the Waynes were hunters. He goes, "We've always been hunters," and it's just him like bringing up facts to basically solidify his craziness. It's like he's like almost gaslighting himself, and it's like, I hate that term, but to speak to the millennials, but I think that scene's great, and that's why I wish that Zack Snyder had done a Batman movie. The only thing I do not like about Ben Affleck's Batman is that he kills people. I don't like that. If we could have taken that out,
He can kill people.
I don't like that either. Bale killed people. Robert Pattinson killed people. Only George Clooney and Val Kilmer. No, Val Kilmer killed Two-Face at the end.
George Clooney killed the franchise.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Let's take a moment. But you said that walking out of Batman vs. Superman felt more like a funeral than walking out of Batman and Robin.
Agreed, 100%.
Okay. Well, thank you, XX Extension. That's a great one.
We were all together as Batman the Sun team. We left Batman versus Superman, and no one made eye contact. No one spoke. Am I exaggerating?
No, it was accurate.
And then I think Aaron said, "Let's not speak yet. Let's sit down at dinner and let it digest for a second."
Yeah, it was bad.
Do you remember that?
It was like watching Will Smith hit Chris Rock. You were like, "What just happened?" I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna wait on that.
You got
It wasn't as bad as that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Anyway, here you go. Green Destroyer has a question for you.
Green Destroyer. What a great name.
He says, "What do you think a conversation would be like between the two Bruces, Bruce Wayne and Bruce Banner, and how they deal with their anger?"
That's a great question.
Because they both deal with it very differently.
Okay. First of all,
Angry Bruce versus Bruce.
Bruce Banner, what's he pissed off about? Why is he pissed off? Why is Bruce Banner so pissed off? I have to tell you this. If I had a condition that turned me into a big green monster, or really if it gave me a rash whenever I was mad, I just wouldn't be mad. I'm good. Why is Bruce Banner pissed off?
Someone just needs to give him some antidepressants.
Or just
Prozac. Basically, it's Thor. Thor, you don't need to beat Hulk. Thanos, no. Just slip a little Prozac into Bruce Banner's little grape salad, and you'll be fine. He's like,
just honestly, no.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone. Just fight these guys and leave the nerd over there in the corner. Why is he? We get him frustrated. Hey, whoa, hey, what about me? But I mean, and how mad do you have to get to become the Hulk? I'm mad.
But maybe
I've never done that. I've never been that mad.
I think that Bruce Banner.
You have.
I think that Bruce Banner.
I know you have.
I think that Bruce Banner would also be like, he's like, I'm mad all the time, and I think Bruce Banner would be like, why are you mad? He's like, well, life is, and Bruce would be like, I watched my parents get murdered in front of me, and Bruce Banner would be like, I don't feel that bad anymore.
Bruce Wayne has something to be mad about.
Right. It's a good note.
It's
a good note.
I don't get why Bruce Banner is so
that
pissed
person
off.
over there, he's been that. He's
Oh
been
yeah,
that.
oh yeah.
That person.
At honestly, one of the happiest places in the world, Ghirardelli ice cream.
Well, they were wrong. They were bad. They were bad people.
Bad servers.
Ronald Weisenberg comes back again.
Oh, great name.
Thank you, April. Thank you, Aneurysm Fun.
Weisenberg is someone is a word that I would call you if you're being smart alecky. All right, Mr. Weisenberg.
Or if he's a smart iceberg, so he's a wise berg.
Yours was so bad.
I know.
Mine was good though. Yours
All right.
was so bad.
He says, in your Joker voice, you see yourself vanishing like Endgame. What would Joker's last words be?
Oh, there's two things. One, the funny one,
Right.
like,
Did I leave the toilet seat up? Did I leave the oven on?
oh shit. The realistic good one is, I'm not done yet.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Okay, and then the funny one is,
Oh shit. Did I turn off the stove?
yeah, or yeah, it'd be like, so Joker,
Oh, I'm not done yet.
and the other one would be like,
Oh, did I leave the curling iron on? Oh no, I don't even own one.
and it's gone.
Good one.
Hot Rod says 100% Kevin is the best Batman.
Hot Rod, thank you very much. I like that name, Hot Rod.
There's a Transformer named Hot Rod. Rodimus Prime. All right, David Sampson. He says, "Hey guys, glad to be seeing you doing more live streams. What are your guys' thoughts on Toy Story 4? I think it didn't need to exist and ruin the perfect ending to Toy Story 3." I actually have a lot to say about this. I don't know if you've seen these movies. Have you seen those movies?
I will sit this one out.
Okay. So here's what I will say to that. I was not a fan of Toy Story 4. I think it didn't need to exist. I think it leaves it open to where we now need a Toy Story 5, which I think was the whole point of it, because it's going to get more and more money and sales and interest in a fifth one, which I will go see. I love the Toy Story franchise. Love it, love it, love it. My least favorite one is Toy Story 3. I can't stand Toy Story 3. The toys in the incinerator was way too dark, and I also hate that Andy gives away his toys at the end. As a toy collector, I would never do that. He should give them to his kids or potential kids in the future. I don't like that they've all gone away. I wasn't a big fan. I mean, there are parts of Michael Keaton's great in it, and they're obviously enjoyable, but I think Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 are some of the best animated movies of all time, and I think Toy Story 3 and 4 is just okay. I have had many rants on that. Kevin's Batman, but I think that Toy Story 3 and 4 did not need to exist. And my least favorite scene in all the Toy Story movies is the toys accepting their own death like they're in the Holocaust in that incinerator. Was not a fan. Not a fan.
Oh, it just went dark.
That's why I don't like that. I
I didn't
like
think you'd bring up that word at all today.
I know, but there it is. I know.
Did you think that word?
No,
was gonna come
my
up?
dad hates that too. We both didn't like it. Thank you, David Sampson, for that question. Obviously, I had a lot to say on it. Had a lot to say. Christopher Torres is back.
CT Christopher Torres. Christopher, reach out to me. Let's talk more.
All right. He says, Kevin, I know you're a fan of boxing and wrestling.
Did he say fun?
Fun fact, yeah.
Okay.
He said, did you know that the Pokemon character Hitmonchan was inspired by a real-life pro wrestler who was super famous in Japan in the 70s and 80s? His name was Madman from Sudan, and it says Abdul the Butcher. Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of Abdul the Butcher, absolutely.
Well, he inspired a Pokemon. How about that?
Interestingly, I was just watching a documentary on the Iron Sheik.
Really?
Yeah, but you didn't know I was a wrestling fan.
Christopher Torres knew.
Yeah.
I did not know. Christopher Torres knew something that I didn't know. Be sure and super chat with questions. Also questions for my dad. Music questions. Someone had
a DJ right now. We're here with Kevin Porter and Aaron Schonke. It's 5:02 Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to super chat, and we'll get right around to those as soon as we can circle back to you. Now, let's go to the topic at hand. Let's go to the callers.
Let's go to the callers.
Let's go to the callers.
Also, be sure and grab Apple Life Insurance. Head down to the corner of. Yeah.
Let us grow with you.
Head to the corner of Pearl and Phillips.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. We are at the core of your life.
This is Aaron and Kevin in the morning. KLOS 95.5.
Yeah. Okay. This is the deal. Every morning drive team has a laugher. So let's say I'm the laugher.
Okay.
The designated laugher. Okay. Now say something. We're talking about. Yeah. You ever you're making your coffee and then you spill it and you tell a funny joke.
Oh, if you want that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're driving to work and you know you're late and then you get stuck at the red light every time.
That's funny. Always. You always have a laugher at the morning drive time.
Because you don't want the guy to seem like an idiot. So
yeah.
someone thought it was funny.
They're obviously having fun.
That's
Getting
true.
my money's worth.
The laugher.
That was a good laugh.
That was a pretty good
Yeah.
laugh. So like on Craigslist, hiring the laugher.
The laugher.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the Joker?
It would, but no, my Joker's. I mean, my laugh is a little more manly.
Okay. Christopher Bouchard says, I would like to see more fight scenes in the sequel to Dynasty
Agreed.
Z.
100%. Love it.
He said he also wouldn't mind seeing Clayface and Deathstroke.
Let me ask you a question. Would you like quantity or quality? So would you like a super tight, badass action minute and 20 seconds, or like a long drawn out 2 or 3 minute fight scene? I'd like a like we did in Dying is Easy. I broke the guy's arm. Let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. That one shot to where I grab it, break the guy's arm, I could only be in the suit for an hour. I was in the suit for an hour, out of the suit for an hour, in the suit for an hour, out of the suit for an hour. And it was the middle of the summer. And so they were like, okay, Kevin's here. Let's get going. Boom, boom, boom. For the full hour, we were just working on breaking that arm. A full hour.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting it, but that just shows what perfectionists these guys are. Because I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see a difference from one to the next. I was doing everything that they said, but the way that he was holding the gun, and it was crazy. A full hour for literally this much. An hour.
True story.
TS.
Bruce Finch has a question for you, so you got to be on.
Okay, let's do it.
Another Bruce. Bruce, we're men molded by our parents.
Oh my God, yes, it is.
That's Dynasty. Here you go. He says, Happy Easter to you three. He says, and Kevin, to answer your question from last time, I am from Ortesia Forest area in Jacksonville.
Okay, that's Ortega.
Okay, whatever.
Yes. Yeah, I know the Ortega area very well.
There you go. Because you asked him, he said, where are you from? And he didn't get a chance.
In Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ortega.
Yeah.
Great area. Ortega. Yeah, it's Ortega. It's Ortega.
Okay. He says, now my question for you would be, is out of all the canceled superhero movies.
Canceled as in the movies have been canceled, or we as a weak society have canceled them?
No. As like movies that haven't made it, like Superman Lives, the Nicolas Cage.
Yes, gotcha.
Or all the
have you ever seen
Batman
The Death of Superman Lives? No. Great.
Or the Batman vs Superman movie they're going to make, or the Justice League movie that they're going to make.
Yes.
Which one, if you could have wished that one of those had happened?
Oh, I think I just said
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, the Nicolas Cage one. Also, I read the script for the third installment of the Burton. You've read that, right? With Burton Keaton.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Beautiful. I probably would have had that one with Robin Williams as the Riddler.
Yes.
Yeah. I probably
that one, and then The Death of Superman Lives.
So 2 Tim Burtons. You basically want to extend the Tim Burton franchise
universe. Oh, without
universe. All right.
Well, you know what that is it's an amalgam, a calamity, if you will, of styles. Who would think that the guy that did Mr. Mom or Beetlejuice would be a great Batman director? And it's like sweet and savory all coming together.
And the guy who did Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, Danny Elfman.
I
was watching 16 Candles last night.
Okay.
Oingo Boingo all over that movie.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. John Hughes, he molded my life. I just, honestly, I ate that stuff up with a spoon. I mean, he raised me.
So you're a man molded by Johnny Hughes.
Yes.
Okay.
But that wasn't City of Scars.
We're men molded by our parents. Bruce.
That's in Madness.
That's in Legends.
Legends, that's right.
Yeah, the thing you read
which
earlier.
was from Madness.
Yeah.
Initially. Bruce, we're men molded by our parents.
He's very like 1930s Kirk Allen, Max Flincher.
I checked out his stuff recently.
Hopefully it's good.
Oh, it's all good. He's great.
Awesome. Good. Rob says, well, hey, whatever happened to Paul Molnar?
Paul Molnar is killing it in New York. He's a makeup artist
on all the Marvel Netflix shows.
Yes, and he's great. Had a sandwich with him about 6 years ago, and caught up.
What kind of sandwich?
Interesting. He had pastrami with $1,000 dressing. I'll never forget that. I had turkey.
Are you just BSing me right now?
No, not at all. And I'm like, to tell you the truth, I've never thought about having pastrami. But when you put $1,000 dressing on anything, it makes it sound better. Again, sweet and savory. And he said, can I have pastrami on rye with, and I'm not kidding, with extra $1,000 dressing. I'm like, damn, if that doesn't sound good. And I'd already ordered my turkey sandwich. You ever order first and you want what the other guy wanted, but you're a little insecure. You don't want to change your order to be a follower.
And you can't say I'll have what he's having.
Which is from When Harry Met Sally.
Of course. I like that you the 100% of answering that question, 90% of it was about a sandwich and 10% was about Paul.
Yes.
He's in New York. We had a sandwich.
He's killing
The
it.
sandwich was delicious.
Yes.
I wanted the sandwich. All right. Green Destroyer said Banner's dad killed his mom and was abused as a kid. That's why he's mad.
That's all I needed was some facts. Thank you.
But is it always been that way, or has that been recon?
No. This is what
Was it that way
happens.
originally?
Yeah,
No.
It's not.
Is that?
That's
Christopher Torres and David Sampson, thank you guys so much.
No. Yeah, initially he was looking through a bunker, and then what's Samson Rick Allen?
Rick Isley?
No, it goes right out there and
Doc
just,
Sampson?
just listening to music.
Yeah.
And so Bruce Banner leaves his concrete bunker
Yeah.
and runs out there, saves him, throws him in a ditch. Kaboom!
The thing of it is, they throws him in a ditch, but the radiation would still go in the ditch. It's not like, oh, it's like a bullet.
Yeah. You would think it would go and then go down into the ditch. But here, obviously, gamma radiation just goes straight.
It has no steering wheel.
No, it doesn't go down. It just goes straight.
Science in the 60s. We knew what we were doing.
Rick Jones?
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones,
right? Green Destroyer, you'll know, right? You know, right? All right, here we go. Lunacry. He says, okay, a real question. He says, do you see the Batman Who Laughs sounding more like the Joker or a creepy Batman?
Creepy Batman.
So give me your Batman Who Laughs laugh.
Okay.
Like a true one. Okay.
Was that better than you thought it was going to be?
It was different than I thought.
Or did that just go on too long?
It was strange. It sounded like an old truck couldn't get started.
Out of gas. check the gas. All right. That was funny.
It sounds like that's a car that can't start on the Peanuts show, Charlie Brown.
All right, they're getting that
Okay.
today.
I think it would be more of a creepy, deeper Joker.
Still. Now it's a chirping. Now it's it's like a bird.
It sounds like you should be on like the Smurfs. It sounds like one of the Smurfs laughing.
Move on, please.
Okay. Christopher Torres is back.
CT.
And he says, I'm glad to hear that you're a big pro wrestling fan, Kevin.
Love him.
I became a big fan back in March of '91. Very specific.
Remember the day.
And he said, I remember as a kid watching the WCW when I first saw Abdullah the Butcher attack Sting by bursting out of the giant gift wrap box.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like the Red Circus Gang in Batman Returns a year and 4 months later.
Yeah, with Doug Jones.
With Doug Jones, who I reached out to, who says he wants to have lunch. But he says it has to be before like the middle
Did he
of
say
May.
Kevin has to be there?
No, but I said though, me, my dad, and Kevin.
All right, cool. All right.
It was already included.
Done.
So
Dougie Poo.
we gotta put Christopher back on the forehead.
All right. Christopher, you're going back on the forehead.
Black,
Christopher, man. So nice. What a nice guy.
Black and Red says throughout the stream, every iteration of Batman is yours. What's some critiques you have for your Batman? Because I can't think of any.
I'm glad you brought that up because this is going to be a short answer. One person.
I'm just gonna say no. They're like, all right, brother, good. No.
One person brought up, and you're going to remember this because it really affected me when we released City of Scars. Someone said, "I didn't know Batman was Southern."
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yeah,
it messed with me because I am, and my accent comes out periodically, and I've watched it, and I'm like, what did I say that made people think that I was Southern? And it was just something, I don't know. That's it. That's the only shame in my game.
All right. Thank you, Black and Red. He was one that had something that was he was one another time that said you covered all 4 dimensions of Batman.
I appreciate that, Black and Red.
Christopher Bouchard is back.
Christopher Bouchard is just very happy that we're saying his name correctly.
I know, I got it right. He says 2-minute fight.
Longer fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said he wants to see a 2-minute fight, please. With and then he says, Kevin, what's your top 3 favorite Batman villains? He says his is Deathstroke, Mr. Freeze, and then Bane and Joker are tied. He also says he wants to see another photo of Dragon Prime, which is what I play, which will come out. But
top 3.
Top 3. Also, Green Destroyer says, yeah, it's Rick Jones.
Nail that. A lot of people don't realize what a big comic book nerd and historian I am. And
Kevin is that, and I'll bring my dad and Kevin over, and you guys can talk about some ready. Who created the Vision? You know who this? You just gave me a whole lecture on last time.
Oh, Ultron. Oh yeah, Ultron. Okay, I thought you were saying the writer.
No.
Ultron. The Vision was the Human Torch. The original Human Torch was an android, and then he was killed and buried, then brought back to life with the consciousness of Wonder Man. But they changed it now. Now it's been changed, and you call it recon.
Yeah, recon.
I hate when they recon anything.
And now another deep-rooted question, Dad. What is Hawkman's real name, and where is he from?
Okay, let me see. Hawkman is from the planet Thangar. And his name, his real identity is Carter Hall.
Boom, look at that. I bet you guys didn't know that crazy deep knowledge.
Yes.
Look at that. That is some old school knowledge right there. Pretty good, guys.
There's something else that he asked me.
Here we go right there. Hawkman right there. Look at that.
Battling
Hawkman.
Batman.
But it was something else.
Titan and the Fury. Well, that's the Brave and the
Your
Bold.
favorite 3 favorite villains.
There we go.
Oh,
There you
but there
go.
was something else on there. Oh no. You know what I want to talk about?
Very good.
3 favorite villains. Love Clayface. Love what's her name? It's not Silver Sable. That's Marvel.
Silver Fox.
Silver Fox.
That's from like Strange Apparitions. I mean, back in like the 70s.
And you know what? I'm going to say old school Red Hood.
Oh boy,
Old school.
Did you ever
Red Hood.
Did you like Man Bat?
Yeah, but he's one of those villains that's sympathetic. All of Spidey's villains are sympathetic, with the exception of, I think, the Lizard.
He's sympathetic.
Oh,
He's the most like Man Bat.
huh?
He's the most like Man Bat.
What? Lizard is most like Man Bat?
Yeah, because it's like Kurt Connors and Kurt Langstrom. They're the same character.
Okay.
They're the most sympathetic.
My favorite. There is a never before seen fight scene with Batman versus all of his villains, I guess, version of the Rogues Gallery in Arkham, as they escape from their cells, as shot by Bat in the Sun, as fought by me. I fight. I'm letting the cat out of the bag, and that's the face saying, Kevin, you shouldn't be divulging this. But I fight Zaz. I fight Ivy. I fight Condiment King. I fight Killer Croc. I fight Harley.
Yep.
That's floating around out there. So I think if we rattle the cages enough, maybe that can make it out there, possibly as like a Patreon thing, or maybe we can put it as a reward for Indiegogo. But it has to be
Very short.
though.
It's only like 40 seconds.
40 seconds is a long time.
You
When
like
you're fighting
you annihilate
when you're
everyone.
fighting it, 40 seconds is a long time. To shoot 40 seconds, you probably have to shoot 12 hours to get 40 seconds. And that scene was one of the last scenes of the day, and we shot until like 3 a.m. Brutal. But we had In-N-Out burgers.
We did. We had
Right around the same time.
We had to.
Joe shows up with the In-N-Out burgers.
Joe did. Thank God for
Joe Barra. Well, shout out to Joe.
Let's see. Christopher Torres is back.
Oh, hold on. All right, Chris.
He wants me to. I'm looking at a picture. I don't have time to watch the whole thing, but he says, "Can you look up the www? Oh, the video that where Abdullah surprises Sting, where he attacks. Let me see if I can actually find it here real quick here.
Chris, you're WCW. Are you familiar with Evan Courageous? Evan was a good buddy of mine, my workout partner, and met him at Gold's Gym, and ended up being a really good friend of mine. He was a big WCW guy. He was a member of a 3 Count.
And what about John Hennigan?
Super sweet guy.
Is he the most athletic athlete you ever met?
Absolutely, without a doubt. He's freakishly athletic.
Freakishly. And you said he's like very strong despite. I mean, he's a decent sized guy. All right, here's the box. So I pulled it up. I pulled it up, Christopher. But he comes out. It's like he has a gift for him. It's like the Red Triangle Gang.
Mm-hmm.
He's very happy.
Very nice. And to tell you the truth, he's opening up. He doesn't seem tentative at all. Well, that's old school Sting too. That's with his original makeup.
Oh, did he change a lot?
Yeah, then he ended up looking like.
Oh!
Whoa! Abdullah the Butcher is laying the smackdown to Sting.
He's a big dude.
Oh, yeah. Sting is very tan.
Throat punch.
Very tan.
Throat punch.
You know what I was watching?
How much does he weigh?
Oh, Abdullah the Butcher. I would
Yeah.
say 420.
Is he still alive?
No. I was watching the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, really?
He's a badass. Who was the wrestler that played Bane in Batman and Robin?
Oh, he's since passed away.
Yeah.
Someone, I guess, Rogers. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's John. Him with John.
Christopher, thank you very much. What a good guy Christopher Torres is.
It says Abdullah's still alive.
Well, I was incorrect.
You were incorrect.
No, he switched over. He became vegan, started doing some cardio, and turned it around.
Now he's no longer the butcher. He's the gardener. We have to wait for Key JX to get in the room so we can do Never Gonna Give You Up. We can't do it if he's not here
Okay.
because we have to wait for him to show up.
Well, you might have to do it before you sign off. I need to watch it. Playback.
If we don't, we have another. We're gonna go to
We don't have
like
more
6,
songs.
huh?
We don't have any more songs.
No, we're good right now. No more, unless people throw down on them. But I think we're
You know what? What
We're
we
good.
could do
good right
is
now.
we can do it for 50 if it's multiple choice. If we can choose a song, multiple
okay.
choice, you give us 5 songs and we'll go. We do the Bee Gees. We'll do that.
Oh God,
Stay alive.
Kevin's setting the rules. Kevin's setting the rules.
Well, Rick Ashley, I can't wait to nail that.
You'll nail it. All right.
Yeah.
Back to the Batman topic. What do you think is not your favorite, but what is the best Batman movie? What is the best one?
Dark Knight.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's that good. Begins. Batman Begins.
You like Begins more?
Begins. Yeah.
All right. So what would you rate? Let's do this. We're gonna go down.
All right.
We're gonna get Kevin's rating on the Batman movies here.
Okay.
All right. Out of 10.
My favorite or the best?
Nope. Just we're gonna go down the line. Out of 10. Batman 89.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
8.5.
Ooh, 8.5.
What would you give it?
I was gonna give it like a 7.5.
Oh, you suck.
Okay, 8.5. Okay, Returns.
6.75.
Okay, it's just you're breaking it down. 6.5.
Okay, 6.5.
6 point.
5.75.
Thank you very much, Sean. Why are you telling me what I can say and what I can't?
7.6.
Well, yes.
3.
6.78-1 Q squared.
It's accurate.
Okay, Forever.
Forever, I would give. Wow, we keep just going down. I would give that a 6.2.
6.2.
Yeah,
You think it's that close to Returns?
yeah. Returns had literally, it had the penguins with the bombs on their back. It lost me.
Okay.
It lost me.
Okay, and Robin. Batman and Robin.
4.
Okay. Begins.
Gosh. 8.9.
Oh my God. Okay, Dark Knight.
8.7.
You're really specific on these.
Yeah,
I feel like you've thought about this before.
I have.
Rises.
4.
Whoa.
Just way too much going on there. Way too many plot holes. Didn't understand it.
Okay. Batman versus Superman.
5.5.
Okay, so you like Batman Forever more than that?
Yeah.
Okay. And now let's go.
Batman Forever at least made me feel good.
That's true. Okay.
It entertained me.
Do we
At the bottom, at the end of the day, we're here to be entertained. Juggle, ride around a unicycle, do something, entertain me. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to leave feeling worse than when I went in.
Okay.
I just don't.
Okay. Do we
I
include?
saw it the other day, and I loved it.
You what?
You said you just
It's
saw
fun.
It's fun.
It's
It's
Nicole
fun.
Kidman looked great.
Okay, so do we include the Justice League Snyder cut in this list because it has Batman in it? Okay, so then we go to the Batman.
7.
7. So you would say it's the fourth best Batman film.
Okay.
So you're in order. You
Okay.
think Batman Begins is number 1.
Yeah.
You think Dark Knight is number 2.
Okay.
You think Batman 89 is number 3.
Sound actually pretty close.
And you think The Batman's number 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Those movies are all better than the Batman.
I'm going to make a list online. And I'm going to put this and post this on Facebook and say
Put my name on it?
Kevin Porter's official rating.
Man,
All right.
don't do that. Everybody's going to yell at me, and I'm fragile. I get insecure.
Okay, ready? Last Batman movie, ready?
Yeah.
Dying is Easy.
9.7.
Okay.
Dying is Easy 2 is going to be a 9.8.
Okay. I'm going to put that 9.7.
City Scars voted the best fan film of all time by movies.com.
That's true. 9.7.
Very proud of City of Scars.
It's good. It gets a lot of love.
Holds up.
Rob has a question for you. He says, Kevin, what is your favorite 80s film and soundtrack?
It's got to be Vision Quest. How many people out there remember Vision Quest? And I'm just going to name some songs. Madonna, Crazy for You. John Waite, Change. Sammy Hagar, I'll Fall in Love Again. Don Henley, She's on the Zoom. Journey, Only the Young. It's a Gambler by Madonna as well. Ronnie James Dio, Hungry for Heaven. The soundtrack is crazy. Vision Quest, Matthew Modine. Done. I just don't even need to think about it.
Okay, I have 2 more Batman movies to ask you.
Okay. Are you going to throw Mask of the Phantasm in there?
And yeah, Batman Mask of the
That's what I
Phantasm.
thought.
It's theatrical release.
To me, I
That's 90s, but okay.
I would put Mask of the Phantasm as an honorable mention, number 1. It's a perfect movie, but it's a cartoon.
But it's a theatrical release Batman movie, so what would you rate it out of 10?
I would rate it 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Out of 10?
No, it'd be the 3rd.
Oh, well, no, I'm saying rate it number wise.
Okay, so
You can't you can't base it on
8.65.
All right, 8.65.
He was accurate.
8.65. That puts it right above Batman 89.
Well, it's a cartoon.
You go to Batman 7 and you go Batman 8.5.
Mhm.
You like Batman 89 that much more than the Batman.
Yeah. But the Batman was fine, but just because it's new doesn't make it the best. Just because because Batman didn't whip out a Batman American Express card doesn't make it great. Just because it was dark doesn't make it great. There's so many things, and I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was good, but guys, we have to be more discriminating. We have to ask for more, and just it feeds your appetite. It fed my appetite. I saw it special premiere.
Autobot Al says Vision Quest rules.
I love Autobot Al.
All right, ready?
Linda Fiorentino,
That's what she says. Oh, she's Loden Swain. What is that?
Loudon Swain.
I don't know.
Loudon Swain. That was Matthew Modine's character.
Right.
Good job, Loudon Swain.
All right, here we go. Ready? Another theatrical release
Yeah.
Batman movie. Batman the movie. Adam West. Where they get turned into powder.
They get dehydrated.
Yeah,
by the
they
way.
get dehydrated.
Doing,
Yeah,
doing, doing.
they get
You remember
dehydrated.
that? And-
They had the bomb. Yeah, so
yeah,
in the
yeah,
Death Shark.
and they're on the submarine.
So
I would put that at a good solid 6.5.
you like that more than Batman Forever?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the shark repellent.
Yeah.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I'm going to put this list together and make it like a whole
You're gonna
spread.
make me look stupid online?
No, do you stand by this?
Yeah, I stand by it.
All right.
But people take this stuff seriously,
They take it
and they
so
get really
serious.
mean. They
I
get
know.
really, really mean.
I know they do.
And it's just opinions.
I know. Here it has. All right. Christopher Torres says, thanks, Aaron and
Oh,
Kevin
hold
and
on,
Sean.
hold on, brother. Hold on, Chris Torres.
He says, by the way, Kevin, yes, I am familiar with the wrestler Evan Courageous.
Yes.
Spelled with a K, evidently.
Yes. Yeah, that's
30,
correct.
30-year wrestling fan, veteran here, and proud of it. In June, I'm going to see U.S. Pro Wrestling run by Frank Goodman, a.k.a. the Masked Maniac.
Yes. Christopher Torres, let me ask you a question. Who is your all-time favorite character? I have mine.
Mine's John Hennigan.
Mine's Lex Luger.
The guy who fought Superman?
No, it's Lex Luger.
I know.
Lex Luger. He was a specimen. He was a badass. And I would say the Dingo Warrior, who ended up becoming the Ultimate Warrior. I saw him working out in Jacksonville, Florida, the Gold Gym there, and he was badass, super strong, jacked, tan. Did I go too far when I said tan?
Yeah.
I was going to say oiled up. He was
good teeth, good head of hair.
Yeah,
Sweet eyes. He has sweet eyes.
Yeah, good genetics.
Good skin all around.
Yeah.
You know, looks soft.
All right, we're good.
Nice package.
Can they hear that?
I don't know.
Did you guys hear what he just said?
I don't know.
All right. Thanks, Christopher Torres. Chris, please write in who your favorite character is.
I know. People say I like Johnny H as John Morrison very much.
Yeah.
Someone says, what is your favorite out of all the ideas that we've expressed about Batman for our new ones? Which ones do you like the best?
I would say Batman Poison Ivy.
Okay.
Of course. Batman Flashpoint. Of course, Batman Mr. Freeze. No, they're all great. They're all going to be incredible. And I'm going to be right there with them.
I should tell you all the different stories, but I would spoil them all online for people.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go out to eat, and I have to tell you all the stories.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here's a question that they have. My dad got this question, and now I'm going to throw it at you. It's a music question.
Mm-hmm.
What band do you enjoy more or is better? The Peter Gabriel era of Genesis or Yes?
Yes, without a doubt. I think they have more longevity. I think they had 2 runs. I think that, honestly, all of Peter Gabriel's stuff that I like is his solo stuff. The stuff he did with Genesis was far too experimental. It was, he was a visual artist. I can't tell you a single Genesis song with Peter Gabriel. I can't, but I can. Yes, they've got 2 incarnations. One, they went away, and they came back, and they said, "Are you ready for more?" And the band said, "Yes, I am. Owner of a lonely heart. Let's make it happen." I can't name a single Genesis song with Phil Collins, and I'm a huge Genesis and Phil. Peter Gabriel, and I'm a big Peter Gabriel fan.
Yeah, you like Peter Gabriel. You like Salisbury Hill. Do you like Peter Gabriel or Phil solo more?
Phil solo. But this is the deal. Phil did this many songs as a solo artist, and Peter Gabriel did this. But you have Salisbury Hill. Phil Collins doesn't have it. He's got Against All Odds, but I mean it's nice. It's a sappy little love song, which I love. But he doesn't have a Salisbury Hill, and that song should be written in granite somewhere up on a wall.
Sounds about all right.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Okay. Well, guys, we got about a little over 10 minutes here, right?
Yeah.
We got 10 minutes, and then and if Key J doesn't show up, I guess we'll end the live stream with Never Gonna Give You Up. Right?
No, let's just wait so he can see it live. We can do it next week.
Okay, I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, we can do it next week.
All right, when he shows up. Okay. So that's fine. Carlos says Flashpoint, Batman, and Killmonger was one of my favorites.
Thank you very much. It's one of my favorites as well. The entire experience shooting it was great. Every time you shoot with these guys, it's a blast. Sometimes it is more effort than others. I don't remember Batman Flashpoint being that much of an effort. There was a shot that we were having a hard time getting. I think it was when I was putting Killmonger's head on the railroad tracks. And for whatever reason, nothing was working. And I'm just doing what's told. I can't see what they're looking at, but I knew they weren't liking what they were getting. And do you guys remember that?
Yeah, we were struggling.
Oh, it
yeah.
was brutal. It was brutal. And it was late. We were down in some basement. It was but for the most part, working with Malik, Guy, Ed Casper,
Marquette King.
I said Marquette.
Did you?
Yeah, that's the first one I said.
Marquette.
Marquette.
Marquette did.
And Peter Jing.
Peter
Jing
Jing
was great. And Malachi Barton. Yeah, that was a special shoot.
Nelson says Phil Collins has in the air tonight.
Like it, overplayed,
and not as good as Salisbury Hill.
A bit commercial. Anytime you've got Mike Tyson singing that with a tiger in the hangar, which is a great scene, by the way, but it kind of schlocks it up a little bit. It's a great song. I think it's more haunting if it weren't so overused.
All right, Kitty Cat has a question for you, Dad, and you're gonna have to come over for this
Okay,
one.
what is it?
This one's gonna be. You ready?
Okay. Just hit me with it.
Lennon versus McCartney.
In a fight,
Oh my gosh.
I'd say on John Lennon.
I don't know. I think Paul.
No, God,
Well,
no.
it depends.
Paul's been in a lot of fights.
Lennon seems scrappy.
I think
And
she
angry.
means. I think she means musically. Is that right? Or
I would
does she
assume.
mean,
I would
and-
assume she means music.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like the yin and the yang, the light and the dark. You know, you kind of need both. I mean, each one is as
Pick
different
one.
as much
Pick
as
one.
they have a lot in common.
Who's
They're
more?
both great with melody, and they're both great with song structure and writing songs that are catchy. But John can pretty much he can hit the nail on the head a little harder with a little more poignant about a message, and write iconic songs that live on, like "All You Need Is Love." And Imagine, where Paul McCartney he's got this gift to just write melodies that are just endless, like Yesterday. And
I mean, timeless.
they are timeless, yeah. So musically, Paul has the edge, but as far as I would say, when you compare the total both sides, they're even. I can't pick one over the other.
But let me ask you these questions.
Okay,
I can help you do this real quick.
okay, zero me in.
Who-
Dial me in. Pull me in.
Who has a wider range as a singer?
They both have a pretty wide range. You know,
But
they
one-
both had a nice falsetto voice, so they could reach those higher
But
notes.
one artist has a wider range, though.
Well, Paul McCartney does, yes.
All right. Who plays more instruments and is more proficient with their instruments?
Oh, well, Paul, compared to all musicians, practically.
Okay.
Paul is a phenomenal musician.
And within the Beatles, because they had 27 number one hits, who wrote the most number one hits in the band?
You know, it's really it's almost a tie.
We did the math on this, though.
Yes,
there is a
it was-
definitive
it was
answer.
off by just one.
I think it was off by 2.
Okay, and who was it?
Paul won.
Okay.
And then post Beatles, not counting after 1980, obviously, who had more number one hits, John or Paul?
Well, Paul did. Well, John took a hiatus. He had to step back because he had so many.
Well, he was just watching wheels go round and round. And people think he's lazy doing what he's doing. And he said, hey, there's no problem.
Like he was busy.
He had to get off the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But both are great. They're like Batman and Superman.
Yeah. That was my short version of Lennon McCartney. I could have got into much more details about them, but there you go.
All right. Well, we got about 2 minutes here. We can say we're at 128. We're gonna hit an hour and 30 minutes here, and then we'll be done. Kevin is organizing all of the super chats.
I'm ready to stick some more things in my head.
If you guys want any more questions answered, be sure and super chat in the last 2 minutes here. But I will say it's been a blast. It's so much fun coming on here and talking with you guys. We'll have to do this again, hopefully next week or at least the week afterwards. We'll try to do this at least twice
Let's do
a
it next
month.
week.
We can do it. All right, we can do it next week. We'll plan it out. We got to lock in a day.
Friday. No, Saturday.
Okay.
I think Saturday. Yeah, it's a premium night. These guys have nothing
Yeah.
on.
You guys like
I got nothing
Saturday?
on.
All right. Mr. DC Comics says, what decade has more of your favorite movies? The 80s, 90s, early 2000 or 2010? What was your favorite decade of movies?
80s, without a doubt. Oh my gosh. It ended with 89. It had basically Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, It had all of the all the good Indiana Jones. Gosh.
Predator,
Yeah, 80s.
Blade
without doubt.
Runner,
Yep.
When Harry Met
What's the
Sally,
one with Val
Breakfast
Kilmer?
Club.
The
Real Genius. Oh, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
A
Yeah.
lot of
Top
people
Gun.
would say Tom Cruise is in that too.
I know.
What's that one with Anthony Edwards where he plays a guy by the name of Bird? You mean Goose? And it was a Top
Yeah.
Gun.
okay,
Well, I
there.
did that on purpose.
And Meg Ryan's in that too.
You're so good. I didn't catch you did it on purpose.
Yes, I did that.
What was the name of the barbecue place that they played in down in San Diego?
Which we ate there.
You did?
Yeah,
I didn't.
really.
I wasn't there.
I feel like
Yeah,
you
what
were.
was the name of that place?
It was
It was
Kansas
Kansas City barbecue.
Something like
It was,
that.
called, it was called the Stinky Pete's or something.
That's
no,
that's
that was
the-
that the place where I got mad at the waitress.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
but
was
that was
Dick's.
all a shtick. That was
Yeah, I
That
know,
was
but I
Dick's
didn't
last
appreciate
resort.
it. I didn't appreciate it, and I ripped into her.
You did.
She was so mean, guys.
Commando
And
came out in the 80s.
this is a safe place.
Commando. Rocky 4 came out in the 80s.
Rocky 3, 4, 5.
Do you like Rocky 4 more or Rambo 1 more?
There is no Rambo 1.
First Blood.
Thank you. First Blood. It's a trick question. I
You know-
reject that question.
You know, it's for someone that I'm surprised you like Stallone.
Love him. You
And
know why? Because he wins Oscars.
That's
all he does.
I know he can't run the economy or build giant companies, like Arnold. But
Because why? He's a filmmaker.
it's true.
He's a filmmaker.
Stallone is more of an artist than Arnold,
Agreed.
but Arnold is more
Did you read
accomplished.
that one up there on the top?
We're going to. I always go back and forth with Kevin. It's always fun on that. Anyways, thank you, Mr. DC Comics. Christopher Torres is back for you.
CT. Hold on.
CT.
Hold on, CT. I'm going to write this out myself.
Oh, you're gonna get a handwritten one
Yeah.
by Kevin.
Hold on.
Oh, a new fresh one.
Make sure it doesn't go through the paper on the table.
That's okay.
All right. He says, Kevin, these are my favorite wrestlers. What is your favorite wrestler amongst them?
Okay, hold on. In pink, I have
I love Christ.
Chris T.
Oh. I was so confused.
Yeah.
And look at the T's and it's like the cross.
Okay. I love.
Was that on purpose? Well, apologies if it offends anyone.
I know who doesn't love Christ. If you don't like Christ, then
What happens if I'm an atheist?
I'll give you a hug.
All right.
I will
Anyways,
put love into your heart.
what just happened? What just happened?
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. He says, my favorites are Sting, Cactus Jack, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Rowdy Piper, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Earthquake, the Hardy Boys, the Dudleys, Sabu, Bret Hart, Yokozuna, and The Undertaker.
Okay, I would say number one would be Rowdy Piper.
Is that the I'm here to chew gum and
kick ass and chew gum, bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. It's from the movie They Live, John Carpenter.
So you didn't make that up?
No.
Okay.
You may have written.
What do you know about Sabu? Any word?
Yeah, Sabu is I think he was comedic sidekick on Johnny Quest.
Or Abu, which is Ra's al Ghul's sidekick
Yes,
in Batman.
Yeah. So it would be Rowdy Piper. It would be Randy Macho Man Savage. It would be Ultimate Warrior, which we mentioned.
Yep.
Sting, Undertaker. That's my top five.
All right. Not John.
All marquee names.
Very good.
Solid top five.
I
It's
still
solid.
I
top
still
five.
go with Johnny Mundo.
Well, he's not on the list.
I know, but that's my favorite wrestler.
All right. I love Chris Torres.
All right. I like when Arnold joined the ring and actually got in the ring and fought people.
This is when he was old and brittle.
It was like around 2000. It was around T3. It was like right before he was governor.
Okay, so he's still in good shape.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We got another one from Red and Black. He goes, "Hey guys, love the stream. See you next week. Quick bit of criticism for the bat suit.
Some AB.
It said some ab armor made from the chest plate material. Oh, he wants the chest armor to also be on the ab armor.
Okay,
They have like another piece down here.
that can be done because you got the seams that go down each side.
Right, there could be. That would be his.
I think that's a great idea.
Make a note of that and give it to Susan.
All right,
All right, Susie's on it.
Susie's on it.
That's a quote from Hardest Night.
Oh, is that from Hardy's side?
Make note of
man.
that, give it to Susan.
Oh my God. Hannah says Kevin Porter and Michael Keaton are the best Batmans ever.
Hannah said that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hannah. So with an H, no H.
With an H.
Thank
Hannah.
you, Hannah.
Hannah. H-E. It does. I have a camera in my way.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah.
All right, guys. All right, we got just 1 minute left. If you guys want to super chat, getting the last questions in. Otherwise, we got to bounce because we got to get back to work and work on the Kickstarter for Dying is Easy. Not Dying is Easy. The sequel. It's not called Dying is Easy, but the sequel to Dying is
I know
Easy.
the name of. I know that, but I can't say.
We can't say it. Not yet. Not yet. So, anyways, guys, we've always had fun. We're going to try to be back on our next Saturday, do the same thing again around the same time. Although we do like to change it up because, there's different people on at different times. So we like to reach out to different people. If we missed you this time and you're watching this at a later date, sorry we missed you, but we will check you guys out later. Hellblazer says Kevin Porter and Ben Affleck are my favorite.
Hellblazer, thank you very much. I like the name Hellblazer.
Are you going to say that? Are you going to say that?
To Key JX. We will get him
I
next
know.
time.
We waited around for you. You weren't here, so we didn't want to do it without you. So we will see you guys next time and have a wonderful time and have a very, very happy Easter from everyone here at Bat in the Sun. See you guys.
Yep. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.